Coming up on Crossfire Collectibles, the G.I. Joe figure subscription service, the Crimson Guard Immortal. Stick around. What's up and welcome to Crossfire Collectibles. Coming up in today's video, we have the G.I. Joe figure subscription service 3.0 Cobra Elite Vanguard Crimson Guard Immortal figure. So I decided to go back in time again when this was released as part of the 13 figures that were released in 2014, and we got an upgraded version for the modern line of the Crimson Guard Immortal. So I'm actually going to open him because I'm going to show you why. The bubble has come off of the card, so that's a bummer. He was going to stay carded, but it's just not going to happen. So we're going to open him and put him up on the shelf, which I'm totally cool with. So you see he's in the G.I. Joe carded figure protector, but we're going to go ahead and lose it because he no longer needs to stay in it. I mean, I guess I could keep him in it, you know, if I wanted it to, you know, not get any dust or never get damaged. But that's not the case, and I'm quite fond of opening figures anyway. So, here he is. Beautiful card. I love the art on it. So, before we get to this, we're just going to take that out and set it down, and we'll go over the card. Pretty reminiscent to the OG Real American Hero version. Some upgrades on him. He has silver instead of black accessories, which is pretty cool. He comes with that Crimson Guard flag. Just overall pretty neat. Flip around to the back. You can see G.I. Joe Club exclusive 3.12. And down here you have a shot of the file card. If you'd like to read it, go ahead and pause it. Yeah, so that's pretty much for the card. I'm going to set this off to the side. And now we'll go over the figure and his accessories. But first, please subscribe to the channel. Alright, so we're going to take off this back piece. Here you have his little black Cobra stand. Codename Crimson Guard Immortal. There's a piece of plastic there. Here you have the Crimson Guard flag. Very cool. And although the figure, I guess, has been released from the card, he is now released from the plastic dungeon. So we get the bubble out of here, and we're going to dump out the accessories. Got one missile that was taped in, and the figure. Get that stuff out of here. So first, let's go over the flag. So we have the flagpole here. You just connect it into the top, just like that. And then you want to separate this piece, which will allow you to get the flag and plug this portion into it right there. Bring it around and then snap it all into place. And now you have your Crimson Guard flag. The one bummer that I've noticed that when you get a flag with a figure, there was normally a little hole in the stand, and this doesn't have it. But that's okay, we can just have him hold it. And get the figure over here, and he actually has another rocket in there. And this was always cool. I loved this weapon as a kid. You know, it's a dual rocket launcher, which is pretty awesome. Handheld. So you take your rockets, plug in one, and then two, and you can simply just roll around and blast away, whichever way you want it. It's pretty awesome. You get 3 rockets with it, so if you lose one or smack one out, and you can just reload it with another. So pretty awesome. Coming over to the figure, here he is. So he definitely has some reused parts, you know, from past Joe figures. This upper body used with the Retaliation Cobra Trooper. These legs are from Snake Eyes. And it's pretty neat. The head, they were designed by Boss Fight, of all people. and it came out pretty well. I actually like it. In a way, I wish the dome released a bit, but it doesn't. Gives you that kind of Darth Vader, you know, look. But he still has the rubber band attached that has snapped now. So we're going to take that out of here. And we'll bring up his rifle. So typical Crimson Guard rifle, but in silver. You see the extended magazine in the back, bayonet in the front, little grip at the top. Nice stock, very cool. Looks good. And now, so he's got this silver vest. A little different than the classic version, but I do like the modern, how it looks. You can see each arm, he has those bicep bands with the Crimson Guard logo on it. Pretty cool. It's got the silver bracers, black knee pads, black mags coming off of his vest. A couple of bombs up here. Looks like some more mags around the ab section of the vest. And pretty neat. A couple other markings here and there. Up close, it's got that silver Cobra insignia on his helmet. Not necessarily the best paint app, I would say, by a machine, but it's definitely there. Even though he was carded, it still looks like it was a bit rubbed, but it wasn't. This figure is like pristine. Still super tight. All kinds of goodies. So, you know the typical articulation for these. Head's on a ball joint, can rotate a full 360. Arms can spin a full 360. And you have the hinge at the shoulders to allow them to go up that far. You got that hinge at the elbow. You have the hinge peg for the wrist. Allow it to do a full 360 angle down and up. He's got that like mid-torso swivel. It's got the double peg triangle ball joint up in the legs. Leg come out that far. Go back that far. Out to the side that far. Double jointed knees. And he's got the hinge at the ankle for the foot to go forward that far and up that far. So basic articulation for the 4-inch figures. And he looks pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and gear him up. Now, I definitely want to give him this dual rocket launcher here. So I guess it really doesn't matter which way you put it. If you look at the card art, he's got it like this. So we can do something like that. Just have him kind of hold it up. Now, the rifle and the extra rocket are kind of SOL. And it doesn't look like he has anywhere to put them on him. But that's okay, because I do want to use this hand for the flag. So kind of just like the card art, pop that flagpole into his hand. See how well he holds it. Seems a little loose, but he does kind of have it. Just kind of cock the arm up like that. We'll put the rocket launcher up so these projectiles don't fall out. Put them back. Kind of get his head looking off to the side a bit. And then we'll bring the stand in, and we'll put those 2 pegs in the holes in the bottom of his feet. So 1 and 2. Oh, I knew the flag was going to pop out. It's all right. Pop it right back in. Yeah, not a great grip. I really don't like it. But he does hold it. Maybe I can get some more rubber bands and just kind of strap it to him. So there he is. The G.I. Joe Figure Subscription Service 3.0 Cobra Elite Vanguard Crimson Guard Immortal. Let's go ahead and toss him up onto the turntable and we'll give you some final thoughts.
G.I. Joe will return after these messages.
Be sure to check out our previous videos. A link will always be pinned in the comments.
Now back to G.I. Joe.
Alright, so here it is. The G.I. Joe Collectors Club 2014 Figure Subscription Service 3.0 Cobra Elite Vanguard the Crimson Guard Immortal. Awesome figure. He looks great. I've had this figure before. Never did a video for him. And he's been gone for about a year now. But I did decide maybe to do a custom, you know, with the more OG style vest. However, he's been put aside since, you know, the bubble obviously came off from this. I figured, yeah, let's do a video and throw him up and see how it looks. And it'd be a short little video, but, you know, for the collectors out there who want to see it, here he is. Cool figure, man. I like the fact that Boss Fight did the head for it because it really looks good. The choice of parts that they use, you know, the upper torso and arms of that Retaliation Cobra Viper or Cobra Trooper, whichever it was. Those Snake Eyes legs. Bringing back the OG dual rocket launcher was a super good bonus. And the addition of that Crimson Guard flag is totally awesome. Absolutely love it. Great figure. He's I had to check some price points. He's not cheap anymore. He's like up there pretty high. Seen him anywhere from like low hundreds to 200 plus, and it's just crazy. But yeah, I figured I'd just show him off and give you guys a little run, and here he is. But that's going to do it. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. If you did, please, like always, leave that giant thumbs up, subscribe, tickle that bell so you're notified when we post future videos. Be sure to follow us on social media, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.